Okay, now let's create a course. When you log in, you see the already existing course. So you want to create a course, you go to this place, create a course. It's as simple as you write the name. So I'm creating for your name. This your name. You go to this advanced name. Give it a category. It's under STEM. This code is not mandatory. It's in English. Course templates. No, just leave all this one. Let's create it. Now we created a course. Now what are the things that will be inside this course now? So now we need to create a learning path. But before creating a learning path, we need to add items on these courses, right? We need to add items on these courses. So now, for example, let me add a video. I just add a video to this document, to this now. Now I'll click on document. I will select and choose. Let's create I can choose a document. Let's create a document, or let's just leave it. Let me say, let's see. Create a document. Now, let me add a video. I'll just click on this now. It's under lesson videos. You place it under lesson videos. Now, let's give this in a title. For example, I want to add this, for example, this particular video now from YouTube now. Just go to YouTube and select the video. So this video is not in the YouTube. I will copy it out. I'll copy the link. Just click on share. You click on share, you copy the link. You come back here. Then let's give this in a type. What is the command? Now I intend to put a video, right? You look through here. Can you see this sign? Embed a YouTube video. Just click on this. You come to paste your link. You paste the link. Then your suggestion, no, make it responsive. Say okay. So I've added this video to this. I could wish to add some details here. I just click OK. Okay, now I've added this video. So there are more things I could add. So at the end now, once I'm done adding all the videos, then I can choose to add a test. Let's add a test. So let's create a test. I told you that you could use ChatGPT to generate some questions. So use ChatGPT to generate some questions. So just If I've generated such question. So these are the questions I've generated. So if I want to, this same question, I want to use this question now, right? Let me add all these questions. See, I will now go over and let's create a test. Create a test. Let's give it. Let's give this two question. Test. Test on smart devices. We created a test. So now let's add questions to this test. We have different format of test. This is multi-choice questions. This one is multi-answers. So I think most of the questions we are going to do is multi-choice. We click on this multi-choice. So let's add the first question now. You just come here and copy it and paste. If you're okay with this question now, what is a smart device? Let's copy the question. Let's copy it. And, what is a smart device? The next question now is number B is the answer. And just paste it here now. Copy the next one. Paste it. Remember, B is the answer. This sign indicates that is the correct one. So we go over here and select it. So we give it marked. If you get it, you get 2 marks. It's as simple as that. Go again. Now we go again. So add this question. I've added this question now. Item added. So I've added one question to this. I've seen it. So I can choose add another question. Which of these is an example of a smart question? So when I'm done with this now, let me pause it. Add up to 5 questions to this now. Let's go back to the test. So the next target we need to do now is remember we added a video and we added a test. So what you are going to do is now go back to the course. You go to learning path now. So you give it a structured way of them going of the way they will learn it. So let's create our learning path to introduction. Production. Intro class. So let's see the advanced setting. You can choose when the course will start. You can choose when it will end. If you choose when it will end, you give it a particular date. After that date, nobody will be able to access it, but we don't need to give it an end. So subscribe users to learn as well. So we can drag and drop elements, simple thing. So now these are the things we need to add to this learning partner. First of all, let's start with videos. You can start with the videos you have here. Just drag it and still check. Can just drag this thing. So as simple as that. Then the test also. Let me add the test and assessment. So go over here again. So this is it now. Let's add an assessment that goes with it. You see test, now click on test. Just drag it in. So it's as simple as that. So if we create another video, we'll make it, go to the document, pick it up, place it, pick the test again, pick the test again, add it so that whenever the person watches this video, he go to the next section. And with this now, he could continue finish, he will finish everything. So at the end now, we can even go and give it an assessment. Give them an assessment, which we are. If you pass the assessment, you are entitled to have a certificate. So, but that's an advanced part. I think this video is already long.